Hey guys, welcome back again to Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video. Welcome back again to the channel where chaos and insanity will always reign supreme. So we're back again for another unbox. This time around, we're breaking it into the world of Star Wars. So, don't have a figure to unbox specifically. We have a kit to unbox. Now, I was at a local Target today, shopping around with the wife, and decided to look around, see what I can find. Now, I've seen this on the shelves for a while, and I finally decided, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and get it. We got ourselves the Boba Fett. This is the Boba Fett plastic snap kit by Bandai. Now, I've actually gotten a kit similar, not this exact one, but I've gotten another kit. It was a Gundam, the original Gundam mobile suit. It was about yay big, you know. It turned out pretty well. Basically, these kits they don't require any glue. No glue, no paint. You just need a nice little cutting tool, like I have right here. I've used this for a lot of different props. Just snipping the extra plastic off, or just cutting the pieces right off from the plastic frame. They're color coded, so they pretty much just work. They just snap together. So there we go. Pretty simple, pretty basic. So we're going to cut right on into this, guys, so you can check it out yourselves. Now, hope everyone's having a great weekend, having a great time. There we go. The plastic is gone. Now, before we crack this open, it gives you a nice little look at detail of the man himself, Boba Fett, the bounty hunter like no other. Of course, you get your usual legal jargon, nice little picture pose of him. And they do have other figures in the series. I did do a Poe Dameron X-Wing. It was a nice little display piece. If this turns out really well, I may try and hunt down Slave 1, because that was Boba Fett's ship, Slave 1. So I may try and hunt that down as well. So let's get right on into this. There we go. Now, this is what you're going to see when you open up the box. Everything's in one. We got a couple different packages right here. Now, they do give you some decals, some stickers to apply to it. So, with that, I recommend, of course, you got to have your snipping tool. And I also recommend a nice set of tweezers, because you'll definitely need them for applying. These two, and maybe a knife, or even a hobby knife. A nice little hobby knife or cutting blade, so you can use that to, because honestly, the decals, applying stickers or decals, they're challenging. Okay? Especially for someone who doesn't have perfect vision, it's going to be challenging. But here you go. You can even see they have different color pieces on each of these. This, obviously, I'm guessing this is going to be the standing plate or platform for him. I'll set that down. More various pieces. Now, this is not something that you're going to have together in 5 minutes. This is something that's going to take a lot longer than that. So, this is definitely an afternoon project. Something that's going to take several hours. We have more decals in here. I don't know if these are a separate set of decals, if they're like an alternate way to, an alternate setup for him or not. I'm going to have to go through the instructions, and that's it. That's what we have in the box. Now, you got a nice little art right here. Now, honestly, the instructions are not in English. Not really. Of the sets I've done before, it's pretty much followed by picture and diagrams. That's the name of the game here. But as you can see, we get everything. We get Boba Fett. We get his guns, his weapons. You do everything very sectional-like. Section by section, just like kind of like Lego setups. There you go. And it's going to be interesting to see how this turns out, what the actual measurement of size is, because since this is not in English, really, I mean, there are some English translations here. A lot of it is kind of... Now, they do list here that there's stickers, but then there's also water decals. Let me just show you guys right there. Water markings. And gives you some instructions on doing the decals right there. So we'll see. I'm probably going to go with the stickers, to be honest. I've never been really great at water decals myself. But let's see how it turns out, guys. So I got me a Boba Fett. I don't have a Mandalorian figure yet. I don't know if they're going to do a Mando in this. They should. But I still have quite a few of my Star Wars collection off to the side that I'm building. I have some amazing items coming through soon. So we're actually going to cut right here, and then we're going to resume the video after I have it fully assembled. So, you guys ready? May the Force be with me. I have not applied any decals here. I'm gonna, but after putting it together, there's no pegs here, but you do get a nice little stand for him to hold on. I could take the jetpack off. I can do some I can do some paint mods on here if I really want to. Now the decals, they give you water decals and regular decals that you can apply. These are actually the water ones. And these are the actual stickers. I'm going to probably apply them maybe tomorrow. It's a bit late right now. But, I mean, he's pretty solid here. I mean, for a little plastic snap together kit. And these joints, they are movable. Like, you can bend his leg, you can get him in different positions. Like, oh, well, a little piece just popped off. Let me get that real quick, guys. Piece that broke off is one of the pads. As you can see, there's a little slot right there where the pocket goes right on. So I'll just put that back on there. But the arms have full range of movement. They have movable joints. So he is posable. Even his little targeting scanner can come right down, or you can just have it in the upright position. Very cool. I got this for $29.99 at Target. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. But you get he's got a holster for his sidearm. He's got his rifle. You can put the rifle right over his arm. Very cool detail here, guys. And like I said, I haven't done any decals just yet, but I mean, not bad. Not bad for a little toy model kit. Now, for size comparison, how does he compare to Black Series? It's a slight scale difference. It's pretty negligible. It's about almost on par, I'd say. So, very comparable scale-wise. Now, you don't need the stand to get him to pose, as you guys can see right now. I have him standing right on my usual desk mouse pad. Both figures Obviously, this is the Black Series Archive. And the Boba Fett, I mean, the Boba Fett is... I love this. I finally have a Boba Fett figure. And pretty much what you... for close to the price point you would pay for a Black Series figure. It's not 100% perfect, obviously. You know, obviously you get Black Series, you're going to get some better paint details, but I can play around with this and I can customize it any way I want. That's the great thing about this. Even though this is colored plastic, you know, obviously they even give you the dents on the helmet. A little bit of dry brushing with some silver argent. I can do some weathering on here with some maybe some a little bit of brown ember to kind of weather some of the rest of this, give it a nice little rustic kind of worn look. And there we go. Obviously, parts of this can come right off. You know, this isn't 100% perfect, but I mean, for a plastic kit that you're putting together yourself, it's pretty awesome. It came out pretty damn awesome too. I am by no means an expert, but I finally got myself a Boba. I still want to get my hands on a Black Series Boba if I can. I don't have any Boba Fett, so this is my first Boba Fett figure, so I'm loving this. Now they do come with... I can actually make some alternate hands so that he can actually hold his blaster. I'm going to put those together a little bit. And I'm probably going to keep them like in a little Ziploc bag. I usually do that for just about each of my figures. I have a Ziploc bag with all the different posable hands. But I really love this. I mean, even the rifle, you know, it's just a plastic rifle made out of multi-pieces right there. You know, I want to do a little bit of weathering on there maybe. But all in all, pretty badass. I love that. Like, I can just literally just slip it right on his shoulder. He's got his rifle as ready. And we got Boba Fett. There we go. You know, I like that he got his own little stand, even though there's no peg holes for his feet. There's a lot of different things we can do with this. There are some additional accessories that do come with him, but it all depends on what you want to do with your figure. Like, we got a little, let me just move these out of the way, guys. Yeah, a nice little grappling whip right there that he can rock. But took me a while. It took me about maybe around 2 hours to put this together. But I mean, what do you guys think? Tell me what you think of this figure. I mean, for a nice little model kit, it's kind of satisfying putting together a figure, not just opening a figure, but putting one together. Obviously, all the customizers out there know what that feels like. It's awesome, and I haven't even done any kind of, you know, I'm talking about doing some paint mods, maybe a little bit. I'm by no means an expert, but I definitely want to try to do some weathering on the front of his armor. I kind of want to give him more of a weathered look. You know, his worn armor. I mean, he's got a few scratches and indents like he should. But all in all, this is pretty awesome. I could have taken my time really with a lot of the pieces. I could have tried weathering them first. I think I'm going to have a better chance weathering them after the fact. I just have to figure out what paints I want to use for this. So, there we are. There we are. There you are. Here we are. I'm just blown away by this, guys. I really love this figure. Like I said, I definitely still want to get a Black Series figure, but I mean, for a nice little something to do on a Friday night, throw it together. Here we are. I got Boba Fett. Now, after the success of this, obviously, I'm going to try and get my hands on the Slave 1 kit. Now, again, this is made by Bandai. All in all, a very solid turnout for this. I was expecting things to go sideways, but they went perfect here. So, I really love this. And again, I'm just going to give you guys a nice little size comparison between Black Series Trooper and Boba. Pretty much on par. Boba's a slightly, I think it's the helmet and everything that gives him a slight advantage. Pretty close, pretty comparable. So I'd say they're pretty on par. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this I'm going to give it a 9. A 9 to a 9.5. I still have yet to do the decals, like I said. But this was a nice, fun project. And now I have my own Boba Fett. Hopefully I'll get my hands on a few more. So there we are, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Got comments, questions, concerns, queries, hit me up in the comments section below. Now, as always, if you liked our videos and you want to see more, hit that little red button below. And there's a little bell right next to it so you can get notified whenever we do any live streams or drop some new videos, guys. And as always, if you want to hit me up, you can always hit me up on Instagram at Dave's Dimension, or better yet, email me at davesdimension78@gmail.com. And also I'm including a few clips, a few pictures of the figure as I was making it in the video too. So I hope you guys like those. But definitely, it's a home run on this. I really enjoyed this. I mean, I'm not a 12-year-old that's going to be playing with an action figure. I'm going to be putting them up on a shelf with my other Black Series and with my other Star Wars figs. And it's awesome. I got my hands on a Boba, finally. So, there we are. Thank you guys for checking out the video. And as always, I want to thank you guys for checking out the Dimension, the channel where chaos and insanity always reigns supreme. And until next time, as always, keep on busting. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side.